Welcome to 2013 and another edition of Entertainer and Lifestyles Television. I'm your host, Maya Trabulsi. Now, the beginning of a new year usually means finding ways to implement resolutions. We know that's not always an easy feat, which is why we're here to inspire you today. From eating better and getting fit to getting your finances in order, we have a little bit of everything to kickstart your year and make it the best year yet. So don't get too comfortable because we're about to turn up the heat and turn on the sweat. We asked our viewers about their New Year's resolutions, and not surprisingly, health and fitness was on the very top of their list. So to get us started, we're taking you to Fitness Central, the Sporting Club San Diego. The Sporting Club has been our good friend throughout the year, offering us valuable health advice and fitness tips. So to get the year started off right, join us as we recommit to staying healthy in 2013. The Sporting Club is the only executive gym in San Diego. This is the setting to reach your fitness goals this year. Make the commitment and transform into the best version of yourself. With top-of-the-line equipment and an unmatched menu of fitness classes, there is something for everyone. It's fair to say your fitness possibilities are endless. To help you reach your goals, you can have access to world-class instructors who can help customize your experience. Take the challenge at the Sporting Club San Diego. Welcome to the Sporting Club San Diego. On this relatively warm winter day, we're joined by Anthony Macaluso, our dear friend and general manager here at the Sporting Club. Thanks for having us back. It's been great.
Welcome back, Maya. Thank you.
And it's a beautiful day. This is the time of year when people are making resolutions and really trying hard to keep them. What can your members and prospective members expect from the Sporting Club this year?
Oh, we got new equipment we just put in with treadmills. We got an ab coaster, a stretching cage, new treadmills upstairs that are Life Fitness, some new elliptical machines. We got all kinds of stuff coming in for 2013. It's a great place for them to come and check out some new stuff.
What would be some tips that you can give to your members and other people who want to hear about some advice about how to bring those goals to fruition?
My biggest thing on goals and New Year's resolutions is you need to set something that's attainable. So if you want to work out 5 days a week, really set yourself up to work out 3 days. If you get 5, it's just a bonus. If you set yourself up for 5 and you don't get the 5, you're immediately failing.
Right.
So I set attainable goals.
By not being realistic.
Yeah, totally realistic. You know, set yourself in a group class too. Hold yourself accountable to a friend that you're going to meet at the gym to work out with, so they know you're coming.
That's a great idea, group classes. Let's talk about some of the classes that you offer at the Sporting Club.
We have all kinds of Les Mills classes for 2013. We're launching a GRIT program, which is a 30-minute interval training workout starting in February. We have Body Pump, which is popular. We have cycling classes, Zumba classes, yoga, Pilates. We've got it all.
Yeah, you do. Now, sometimes with resolutions, people make excuses, like, for example, lack of time and other responsibilities like children. How does the Sporting Club help you eliminate those excuses?
I've heard every excuse in the book. It's just a matter of how much time you want to make for your personal self. You know, the cafe, you can get your food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have childcare available for you, so you can drop off your kids while you work out. We have a spa for you to relax, make some more time.
So if you really want to take your resolutions seriously and really work out, come to the Sporting Club because those excuses will be
well, we know all your excuses. We've heard them all.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. Now, Chris Machine is going to teach us a little bit about some tips and assessments for your fitness goals.
Hi, Chris Machane here. Thank you for joining us for another fitness tip. Today we're going to talk about partner training, some of the benefits and how partner training can help you stay motivated and focused for your workouts in 2013. So let's get started. I have Leslie and Chris here helping us out with our exercises today. I have 4 exercises for you today. Again, the emphasis isn't on the exercises themselves, but more the partner training. So what I'm going to have Chris doing is a butt-to-ball squat. I'm going to have Leslie do a kettlebell deadlift. We're going to go 15 seconds, and then I'm going to have him do a quick switch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Chris doing a butt-to-ball squat. He's got his hands coming forward, focusing on good posture. Leslie, kind of the same idea here. Very similar movements. And time. Good. Okay, let's switch. Again, beauty of partner training here in this particular instance. Ready? Go. Is that they do a quick switch. We move from one exercise to the next without wasting any time. And what you can see from this type of exercise, you can do quick switches. You can also take people of 2 different levels and have them do the same type of workout. It's what we call a scalable workout. So something that's challenging for Chris is also going to be challenging for Leslie because we're going for time. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Okay. Next exercise I'm going to have him do is we're going to do a squat to overhead with the kettlebell, and Chris is going to be doing a nice big jam ball slam. 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, big dynamic movements, lots of range of motion. We're using lots of joints here. Getting lots of muscles involved. 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, I can tell their heart rates are starting to get up a little bit. I want to see lots of reps here. Last set. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So mix up your format. It doesn't have to be 15 seconds again. We're just doing short sets here. If you're just getting started, you want to focus on more of a 1-to-1 ratio. Equal work to rest. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job, guys. High intensity exercises there. Again, emphasizing so much on the exercises today, but the concept of group training. If you want to help hold yourself accountable to your workouts and stay motivated, find a partner, and we'll see you here in the gym. Today we're going to talk about the importance of your first appointment. The first appointment is a really important time. Most clubs that you join will give you 1 or 2 free appointments. Here at the Sporting Club we offer you 2. And during that first appointment we really set some time to sit down, talk about your goals, to talk about any, things that you'd like to achieve for your new workout, and also take some time to go through some assessments to see if there's anything that needs focus on so we can develop a program specifically designed for you. Now, in any appraisal that you do, you should always get your blood pressure, your body weight. In some instances, you want to check your body fat. Here at the Sporting Club, we of course do all 3. We also include a posture assessment with that. But one of the biggest things that we do here at the Sporting Club is we do what's called a functional movement screen. In that functional movement screen, we take you through 7 different movements that really give us a better idea of how you move. None of these moves are particularly hard. It just, again, gives us a better idea how you move, and then based off of that, we create a workout specifically designed for you. We'll also show you some really basic stretches. We'll take you through some foam rolling and any of the other assessments that will help us design a workout for you. So whether it's here or at your own club, I really recommend setting aside some time to meet with the trainer to figure out your goals for 2013 to help you off to a really good start this year. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks so much, Chris, for that information. And no matter how much a concept is driven into our heads, sometimes it can be really hard to remember it. And I think that that concept is that there really is no secret to being healthy. I think it's diet and exercise. Would you be able to expound on that a little bit?
I completely agree with you, but we want to make sure that people understand it's 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week is what we recommend for exercise. Whether it be, for the athlete who wants to play tennis on our courts, to basketball, to swimming in our pool, we have it all. And you can do it with friends.
And you can do something different every day.
Every single day. It's not like riding a stationary bike. You can come out, play sports at our facility.
Yeah, now speaking of physical exercise, we'd like to take a moment to recognize a company that's bringing physical fitness to young children, Combine 5.
There has been a steady decline in physical education and physical activity in our youth over the last 20 years. Sports, fitness, and health have become secondary priorities for many young people. There are countless statistics illustrating this decline, which has been linked to childhood obesity, diabetes, general unhealthy lifestyles, and many other problems. Combine 5 was created to improve the process by which we involve our youth in physical education, healthy lifestyles, and sports-based activities.
My favorite part of that Combine 5 is being there and getting focused with all the drills.
92% of our elementary schools do not have a daily physical education class year-round. Nearly 1/3 of elementary schools do not schedule recess on a regular basis.
Especially with the budget cuts, Greene being a PE magnet school, they've always had a high level of PE fitness and integration of fitness and activity with learning. The Combine 5 enhances that, especially when you have former athletes that come in. They know what the kids are going to be, looking at doing in the future, and the kids respect them more because they hear the stories about what they've done in the past.
My son getting involved in this program has helped him to be more, to go outdoors, play with the balls, get us involved too, take him to the park, ride a bike and do things like that. He's learned a lot from this, that being physical is a very good and positive thing.
Because I know in school, physical education, they don't do anything as much as these guys do, and the kids love it. So this is great. I mean, I was tired after doing it.
Well, I'm very competitive, and I like to compete in a lot of different sports like soccer and baseball and running.
We have a couple of family members where their PE has been reduced to 1 day a week, and it's only been like maybe 30 to 45 minutes, if that. So most of the weeks they're just inside the classrooms, just pretty much bored, and a lot of the times that's where you start seeing the overweight, kids.
I would definitely recommend this program for all schools if they were able to get that. It's a very positive program. I think the kids are really able to connect with athletes who are out there, or former athletes coming back and working with the kids, and they teach them discipline and sportsmanship, as well as having a good time with that physical activity, and hopefully that physical activity will be something that they'll carry with them through their lifetime.
I exercise because it makes me feel healthy and strong. It's a fun program. You should always want to do your best in it, because once you do it, it's really fun and you'll keep wanting to do it. If I had to tell a friend about Combine 5, I would say it's about tons of athletes just helping you be a better you in sports.
Our goal for 2013 is to provide our program to 3 schools that are looking to improve their PE programs. There are many schools without adequate physical activity for their students. Our services are designed to support schools and the students by enhancing their PE programs. If you're a school interested in providing more physical activity for your students, you can contact us at our website, www.combine5.com, or you can email us at info@combine5.com.
The work they do at Combine 5 is so important, and we're so glad we get to showcase the services that they do for the community on this show. We're back at the Sporting Club with Mac in this charming cafe, which is the central hub of the Sporting Club. And how would you say that coming here would complement your experience in the Sporting Club?
Well, it's one-stop shopping for most of our clients that come in. So they get breakfast, a snack, lunch, dinner, whatever. It's made to order. It's fresh food. They know the ingredients that we're putting in it. Mostly organic, you could say, for our cafe. And it coincides with our 24-day challenge as well, because we will prepare all the food that's on that diet plan.
Tell us a little bit about the 24-day challenge. It piqued my interest as I was walking in and I saw the sign.
It is great. It's a jump start for your workout. It's 24 consecutive days. You're working out with a trainer. You're following the diet plan, and it's regimented, and we're holding you accountable. But also, you will be guaranteed results with it.
That's very interesting to know that for sure you will be losing between 8 and 12 pounds at the end of that time.
Yeah, the average person loses 10.
10 pounds. That's very
Fantastic,
significant.
yeah.
Now, it looks like we might have touched upon everything in the sporting club, but there's still one stone left unturned, and that's the spa downstairs.
Yeah, we have a full-service day spa downstairs. You know, anywhere from massage, facials, spray tan, you name it, we do it.
Well, we're going to send everybody down there as we take a deep cleansing breath and send you all down to the spa.
My name is Allison. I'm the spa manager here at the Sporting Club. The spa is special, I think, because of the innovative services that we offer and the great staff that we have here that's trained extensively on what they do. We do a lot of research on the products as well as talking to a lot of professionals. We make sure also that they're organic, you know, they're most natural products that we can find. The common treatments we offer are obviously massage, Swedish massage, deep tissue. We offer prenatal massage. We offer facials. We have our customized facial. We offer body treatments such as wraps and scrubs as well. We have our new Face Trinity, which is, you know, lifting and tightening treatment that also can be added on to any facial or any massage. The new Face Trinity gives you instant results. It's an instant facelift. It works with the elasticity of your skin. It firms and tightens everything. The new face is fairly simple, and they just put the prepping gel on first. And then they do the microcurrent on your face, which is just a little machine. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's a quick treatment that you can add on to any facial. The Moroccan oil is a great product. It's organic. It's revitalizing for your hair and scalp. You can see an immediate difference. Your hair is going to be softer, smoother, more manageable. Excellent product. We start off, if you get the scalp or hair treatment, you get to decide which you would like. We choose which oil works best for you. That's then massaged into your scalp. It's wrapped in a towel to let sit in, you know, for 10-15 minutes. You get a foot and a hand massage in the meantime, and then you can go and shower and have that removed and see the results immediately. And recently we just brought in cupping as well. The cupping uses negative pressure. So what it's doing is like a suction, and what that suctioning does is it's drawing everything to the surface, which gives you a detoxifying effect. So any area of your body, your kidneys, your liver, anything that you need to detox, you could focus the cupping on that specific area and you'll feel it immediately as well. Well, I think it's important to take great care of yourself, you know, not just beauty-wise, but health-wise as well. We all want to be the best that we can be, and, you know, coming to the spa is part of that. So hope to see you all here soon.
And that right there is the reason why there's an ah at the end of spa. It's a very relaxing place, and I hope that we inspired some people to learn how to decompress after working out. But I also hope that we inspired some people to get up off the couch and get a little workout in and really put their New Year's resolutions to the test.
Those New Year's resolutions, they need to come see us. We have brand new equipment in here. We have fantastic trainers. We have a great cafe, like you said, the spa. So they do need to get off that couch.
I agree. Now, where can they find you?
You can go to our website, thesportingclub.com, fill out one of the web inquiries. It'll come to us. We'll get right back to them.
Perfect. Thanks so much for having us again. It was
You're
great
welcome.
to see you and great to be in the Sporting Club again.
Thanks for coming down to the Sporting Club. I appreciate it.
We'll see you again soon.
Okay.
Thank you so much to our good friends at the Sporting Club. To many people, something that is more important for their New Year's resolutions is how to get a handle on their financial planning. With what we witnessed on New Year's Eve in Washington with the whole fiscal cliff mess, now more than ever, it's so critical that we have clarity on how to guide our financial plans. That's why we are so pleased to have with us again today Steve Sexton, president of Sexton Advisory Group. Steve has been with us many times here on ENL TV. He has been quoted in USA Today, Wall Street Journal, and many other national publications. Here in San Diego, he has his own talk show, Winning in Life with Steve Sexton. Steve also has contributed to a book coming out shortly as well called More Better. Steve, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you, Maya. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. And speaking of New Year, can you tell us a little bit about your take on what happened in Washington over New Year's?
Well, essentially, for most taxpayers, they love it because their taxes really aren't going to change. If you make too much money, hey, it's going to change a little bit and you're going to pay some more. As for the fiscal cliff, they really just kicked the can down the road. Essentially, the two biggest items that were going to be debated were the sequester, which is a $110 billion reduction in defense spending for California. That means a reduction of 227,000 jobs. For San Diego, that's really big because a little more than 20% of residents or working people are in the defense industry, and that's going to potentially hurt them. On top of that, it's the debt ceiling debate. The government wants to raise the debt ceiling by $1.2 trillion. And that's going to really bring out more debt for the United States. But in those debates, we're going to see the cost of living allocations for Social Security, potentially pensions, Medicare, Social Security, a lot of things. In fact, they said the tax changes were permanent, but out of these debates over the next 3 months, we might see some more tax changes and increases in taxes, so we'll have to wait and see there.
How is it going to affect everyday people? Are we just going to be sitting on our hands since they kicked the can down the road? Are we just waiting for something to happen?
Well, essentially, we were kind of waiting for some things to happen, but most people have looked at this and said, oh, thank God my taxes aren't going up. But the reality is we could really see a severe issue with our economy in the next year if they don't do it the right way, which means if we take on too much debt, the tax changes or the tax remaining the same is going to cause another $400 billion to our debt just in that. Because they're doing this delay and kick the can down the road, there's another $110 billion, so there's a $500 billion that's going to get added to our debt just because of kicking the can down the road.
Well, let's talk a little bit about preparing financially in the next year and beyond. What would be some areas to focus on?
Well, the first thing is planning. Most people don't plan properly. That means they need to have a plan for what type of risks they're going to take on when they're retired or when they're about to retire. Having a distribution plan for their income. It's nice to get all this money, but it would be better if you paid lower taxes. So if you have the proper distribution plan with your taxes, it makes a lot of sense. And it's also having a process in place for making those financial decisions. Most people don't. They don't know what questions to ask, and as a result, they make decisions that perhaps could be flawed and cost them down the road. Secondly, we want to quantify the true costs of our investments. Now, the true costs of our investments meaning knowing the fees that are known and unknown, as well as the impact of taxes. For example, Peter Lynch in his book called Beat the Street said the turnover costs inside of a mutual fund, that means when they buy or sell, would increase the cost inside that mutual fund by as much as 1.2% for every 100% turnover. So that means, hey, if I have $100,000, I'm going to lose $1,200 in my fee. But on top of that, there's internal cost. There's front load costs.
What would be your final point of an area to focus on?
The biggest thing is in the estate area. Many people have 401ks or IRAs, and they have great pensions, great Social Security income, and they're never going to spend them. Or they want to transition off to somebody that they love and their spouse. So for example, if you were my wife and I passed away, you'd receive my pension. If it was a $400,000 pension, you'd think, hey, I'm getting $400,000. It's great. But you have to equate and take out what your tax bracket is. So if we're in a 25% tax bracket, it's only worth $300,000 to you. There's a special type of trust called a protected retirement trust that allows somebody to, say, transfer 2 to 5% of their IRA each year to this, pay a little bit of taxes, but when that person passes, they have the ability to take all that tax-free.
Tell us about the white pages that you're offering your clients to prepare for the future.
First of all, on the protected retirement trust that we just spoke about, many people are interested in this because when they transition that IRA off to somebody they love, they want to make sure there's no taxes, and that's a wonderful way to do that. And they can go to our website and get the Protected Retirement Trust white page. Now, the other white page is about people asking questions and understanding whether or not they're making financial decisions that have all the information. There's 16 questions, they're just yes or no. You answer those questions, you have too many yes answers, you found out, hey, you know what, I might be making financial decisions without all the information, and that might be costing me down the road. And it would be a good indicator for somebody to sit down and talk with their financial advisor and start asking some more questions.
Good information to have right now and not in the future. Yeah. Thank you, Steve. And that was some great advice from Steve Sexton from Sexton Advisory Group that we hope our viewers will take to heart and take advantage of. To learn more about this topic, follow Steve Sexton's show, Winning in Life with Steve Sexton on 1170 KCBQ, which airs on Sundays at 9:30 a.m. With me in the studio is Ingrid Croce, who is the owner of the renowned Croce's Restaurant and Jazz Bar that you'll find in the Gaslamp District here in San Diego. Thank you so much for coming to our studio.
It's my pleasure, Maya. Thank you.
It's our pleasure to have you here, and we want to talk a little bit about Restaurant Week. And
terrific.
You are one of the co-creators.
Yes.
How did it all start?
We started it, gosh, almost 9 years ago. It was really important to us that we have a presence in our country as a dining destination. And it was time. We had, we have a lot of wonderful restaurants, and we felt that it was important that we do an event that would bring the city some recognition. So we started with something like 72 restaurants once a year, 3-course meals, and you could choose from 3 separate selections. And it was really a very exciting opportunity for us to introduce San Diego as a dining destination.
So your inspiration was initially when you experienced Restaurant Week in other cities around the country, and you brought it here to San Diego. And how has San Diego benefited from Restaurant Week?
Oh, amazingly. Well, first of all, San Diego is the 2nd largest restaurant week in the world. So when we started Restaurant Week, it meant that we had to really get everyone on board. And to be honest with you, in the beginning, it wasn't easy because, you know, it's such a great advantage for our locals to be able to order a 3-course meal at a very reduced rate. It had to be at least a 20% savings. And it was so successful that the people that didn't get into it were afraid the next year that they wouldn't have anybody visiting them because it became so popular. And then the following year, even more restaurants joined. We had over 140 restaurants. And now, today, we have about 180 restaurants that are part of Restaurant Week.
That is a lot of growth.
It really is. And, you know, it takes place in 12 different communities, which is wonderful because it covers our entire San Diego, so it doesn't isolate any area. And we're going to be doing 2 Restaurant Weeks. We started after 3 years of doing Restaurant Week. It got so popular that we decided we should do it twice a year. We did one in January, which will take place this year, the 13th through the 18th, which is a Sunday through Friday. And then the second one will be in September.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really hungry talking about Restaurant Week.
I'm always hungry.
For those of us at home that want to take part in Restaurant Week, first of all, what will we get as part of the deal?
What we offer is a 3-course meal. It's 3 appetizers, 3 entrees, and 3 desserts. And a lot of the restaurants are also offering extended menus, opportunities for wine or cocktails. They do a lot of different events.
There's a lot of choices. You get to choose.
Choices.
You get to choose an appetizer, choose an entree, and choose a dessert.
Yes, and you can choose that either from the 3 that are on the menu or from extended menus that many of the restaurants offer. And if you want to go to San Diego Restaurant Week, the best way to find it is to go to sandiegorestaurantweek.com or San Diego Restaurant Week and search for the app, the new app that's now being offered.
Offered on iPhones and Android devices as well.
Yes,
that's great.
That's correct.
That's great advice. That way you can look at the menu, choose what you want before you go to the restaurant.
Absolutely. You should definitely try to make a reservation before you go. You don't need to buy a ticket. You just need to give the call to the restaurant, which will be right on your phone or on your computer, and you'll be able to find it.
It's really well thought out. And your cookbook that's coming up?
Well, you can find our new cookbook, Photographs and Memories, Recipes from Croce's Restaurant and Jazz Bar, online at croces.com, or you can come to our restaurant and you can purchase it there.
That sounds great. Thank you so much, Ingrid.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, we hope that you enjoyed today's show and that you take full advantage of these great opportunities to start the year off on the right foot. As always, San Diego Entertainer and Lifestyles Television is dedicated to bring you the best of San Diego, and we love to hear about people, places, and events that make San Diego the fine city that it is. Reach out to us at SanDiegoEntertainer.com to tell us about your great San Diego finds. I'm Maya Trabulsi, and on behalf of everyone at San Diego Entertainer and Lifestyles Television, thank you, and we'll see you next time.